He isn't just possessive of her, he wants to be possessed by her. Let's talk about Sylus from Love in Deep Space and how he finds comfort in being owned. In No Defense Zone, there's this play going on of MC, the main character, being a horse tamer, and of course Sylus being said horse. Rosie Hart made a fantastic video about this piece called The Pretty Horsebreaker by Edwin Landseer, and of course I couldn't help but be reminded of our relationship with Sylus in Love in Deep Space. We have a dominant woman who has tamed this masculine symbol of the horse, and both figures are content in their roles, in their positions, but the female has more power here. And of course, too, if you look at the dogs, usually dogs can tie into the person that we see, usually a man. But here we see the dog is seated above the horse and shares that same color pattern, the black and white, as what we see on our horse tamer, on the woman. So we still see that status of the woman being above this masculine symbol of the horse. But this man is happy to be tamed, really, and I think that's so beautiful, and there is a sensuality to this as well, and you should definitely check out Rosie's video. Throughout Zero Defense Zone, Sylus is pushing the main character to essentially break him. He wants her to challenge him and do something unexpected. And it should be no surprise that one of our tools that we use during this scene is a riding crop. Very appropriate. In Grassland Romance, he shows a bit of an aptitude for braiding hair, and we tease him about sharing that information with others. And he says, "You wouldn't want me to braid other people's hair, would you?" Again, he just wants to be in service of us, of the main character. And in Good Cat Code, it was extremely apparent just how much he only wanted to belong to us, to the main character. Even if it was just a ruse, he did not want to have to play along with being another woman's possession. He did not want that at all. And he needed to know with earnesty how the main character felt about this mission. He was like, "Are you really okay with me belonging to someone else?" I was like, oh my gosh, Sylus, it's okay. It's not that serious, but for him it was. Small detail about that scene, I love how you can tell that his eyes are like searching her face. The pupil tracking, the whole eye animations for this game are actually insane, and it's those little details that add in just how much he wants to feel secure in our relationship. Sylus is a fan of biting, of being bitten, and of marking, and I think that has to do with him wanting to show ownership of being owned and showing that someone belongs to him. Sylus takes them being bound to one another very seriously in a way that the main character really can't completely understand. So he has that need to be like, "I am yours. Do you not understand this? And you are mine. We are soul bound together." Sylus likes feeling her strength. He likes feeling her imposing that kind of dominance upon him in a way that's so interesting, right? Because he could have just been this hyper dominant character and our main character could be more submissive. That would have been the easy route. But instead, we have both personalities having some strong dominant sides, but Sylus also likes to indulge almost in the fantasy of submission because he likes to feel how powerful MC is and how much she possesses him. I think that it helps him feel owned by her when he can feel her strength, and that's comforting for him. It's relaxing. So what a layered character he is. And the MC is not a pushover, and that makes her someone that I think a lot more modern day women can feel attached to and want to see where her story is going to go and see how she's going to interact with these different characters. And our main male cast are pretty receptive of her, even when she does show more dominance. And I think that's fantastic. And especially when it comes to Sylus, I think that interplay is so unique and fun.